Hello, welcome back to another vlog. Happy 2020. Oh my goodness. Sorry for my allergies too. Happy 2020. It is a new year and I couldn't be more excited. It is also rave day and I'm so excited. Yeah, so we're going on a little mini trip to kick off the new year. What a way to start. I think we're gonna hit the road in about less than an hour maybe. I'm just uploading a video and then I'm gonna squeeze in a little bit of editing while I can. I just got, sorry, random, from Notebook Therapy. I just got my new notebook. Adorable. I love it. It's also got like holographic pages. So cute. So excited. This is my current Notebook Therapy notebook. I'm still using it. I've not made much of a dent. I still have that much left. So this will still be going into my 2022 bullet journaling, which I desperately need to get started on. I also need to do my book journal. I have a lot that I need to do. The new year came too soon. I have so many videos that I have to film, way more to edit. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys this. This is that one was like a faux leather. This is a cloth bound. I don't know if I like it more or less, but it's very cute. I got this for their Black Friday deals. So yeah, a little tiny mini haul. But for now, I am packed and ready for the show. We are staying up in Portland, which is gonna be really fun. We're going to get dinner, do all the fun things. We might go get drinks. I don't know. We're kind of playing it by ear, but we're trying to get an early start on the trip so that we don't have to deal with any traffic, hopefully. But yeah, we have a lot going on. So much that I need to do for the new year. So much to do around the house. We did not accomplish nearly as much. Our like New Year's Eve was just staying home. We learned that Finn does not enjoy fireworks. Even though we didn't have very many, he was not a big fan and was shaking like crazy. So we were just kind of hanging out, blasting Iron Man and blasting Lost Lands show. So it was very loud in our house. Yeah, and then I drank some sparkling apple juice and read. Started the year reading. I'm going to be reading for right now, finishing up My True Love Gave to Me, which is 12 short stories. I'm on the 7th story now, which is exciting. I'll go over all my ratings probably when we get back from our trip. And then I'm bringing The Night Circus. I've read the first chapter already to make me intrigued, to make me read it more. Am I in the middle of 3 other books? Yeah, I am. Is that gonna stop me? No. So yeah, I also tried something new with my makeup. This is such a weird start to this vlog. It's so random and updated, but updatey up. I've only been awake for a few hours. Need caffeine, clearly. But I did something fun and a little bit festive for the new year with my makeup. And I don't know how I feel about it yet, but it's fine. So yeah, that is all that I'm going to update you on. I'm going to edit a little bit. I'm gonna get this video uploaded. We're gonna go eat some cheesecake. We're back at the hotel. We had a lot of, oh goodness, I cannot hold this. We had so much fun. I'm not cut out for a 6-hour rave like I used to be. I need to get new shoes for raves because these shoes are not doing it for me. Clearly, I am so exhausted. Austin went to hang out with our friends because they actually are staying in the same hotel. We just didn't know. And so he went to hang out with them, and I am going to sleep because I am so tired, and checkout is at 11 tomorrow. So yeah, but we had a lot of fun. Drum and bass is making it to the scene, and it's not my personal favorite in music, but it's whatever. We had fun. We had to see a whole bunch of our friends that we haven't seen since October, which was nice. And yeah, Ganja was so good. Peekaboo, so good. Dirt Monkey, so good. Craze, who I hadn't heard of before, was pretty good. There was a few disappointing moments, but overall, like, it was a good first show to kick off the new year. So yeah, that's my little update. I'm going to bed now, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's the next morning. We made it home. We ended up going to the Cheesecake Factory for like an early lunch, and then came home with cheesecake, of course, as you must, and brought some for my parents, picked Finn up, got back home. I took a nap, a very lovely nap, and then Austin brought me a bang and tidied up the living room because we ended up having friends come over, and so we played a couple board games actually, and it was really fun once I was less tired, and snacked on chips and just like had a fun night. It was a great time. And then yeah, we went to bed, read a little bit, not a whole lot has happened, and now it's the next day and I'm stressed. There's so much just going on all the time, but I thought quickly I'd pop in. We finished The Valkyries by Paulo Coelho. 2 stars. What a way to kick off the year of reading, right? Yikes. This is following Paulo, like, as himself, who goes on an adventure after writing The Alchemist with his wife to meet his angel. And it's a spiritual adventure. You can hear the cats, I'm sorry. But it's a spiritual adventure that he goes on to meet his angel, that his wife tags along, and yikes, doesn't make me see the author in the same light, and we didn't really enjoy it. Austin, who's very religious and sensitive to certain things, did not jive with it. We listened to the audiobook on like our road trips while we were driving, and then finished it yesterday, and he did not enjoy what the author was saying about magic and darkness and all of these things. So yeah, it was kind of a flop. It's amazing that someone who wrote The Alchemist could also write this, and it just didn't even feel like the same author. But we finished that. So 1 book down for the year. I finished yesterday Becca with the Books video on how she does her art journals on digitally, and I fell in love. So that's something that I want to start doing with my books and get into, because as much as I love my like physical reading journal right here, got all my things attached, as much as I love this, like, this makes me so happy. It's the new year and I've not finished last year's. Like, I'm still behind. It's very high on my list of priorities of things that I really gotta get done, but I just don't seem to have the same time to sit down and do that. Will I have the same time for digitally? Who knows? But we can try. Sorry, cat troubles. I'm back. So yes, finished the Valkyries. Didn't love it. It was fine. The cat troubles will continue behind me. I apologize. But then we decided this year, thanks to Carolyn, Murray, and Emma, who do the Chickens versus Tolstoy, The Great Debate book club. And they are reading a calendar of wisdom every day for the year. Okay, I think she's relaxed. So yes, finished the Valkyries, started a calendar of wisdom, thoughts to read every day from Tolstoy. Boom. Okay, moving on. I've picked Dead Leaves back up, which is 9 short story collection Halloween-y vibes. I'm, if you don't know, spending January, and was supposed to spend December, but it didn't quite work out that way, but I'm spending January as my, like, catching up the books that I did not complete in 2021. So no TBRs, just finishing the books that I didn't actually get to, which concludes 3 books from October, 3 books from August, 4 books from November, and then anything else that I just like picked up along the way, and then a few physical books too. It's a lot. So I picked up Dead Leaves again. I'm on the first story still, so I'm making my way slowly but surely. I am enjoying it. It's weird. Wasn't sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't this. But it kind of feels like it's about to go real, like, apocalyptic dystopian weirdness, and I'm enjoying it. And I've made more progress in My True Love Gave to Me, the short story collection for the holidays. I'm on the 8th story, I believe, out of 12. So that's exciting. It was the Jewish mini miracle or whatever it was. It was very cute. I very much enjoyed it. I've been rating each story individually. Let me there we go. And then you'll get a sneak peek of my friend who is streaming right now. But I have been paying attention to which story I like versus don't, and the authors that I like. So far my absolute favorite story was No Surprise from Jenny Han and from Holly Black. Those 2 were my only 5 stars so far, and I really like them. So that is all my reading update, I think. I've only been reading ebooks right now. I haven't been picking up my physical books, which are right next to me. Here we have my January TBR physical books. Originally, A Snake Falls to Earth by Darcy Little Badger was on here, but I just don't think I'm going to get to it. So I'm trying to be realistic going in to the new year. But we've got Under the Whispering Door. I'm a little under 200 pages. Have not started Small Favors. I'm on page 13, I believe, of Midnight in the Everwood. And I'm on the 2nd chapter of The Night Circus. So, very slowly but surely making it. Which is fine. As long as I'm reading, I don't care. It's the first of the month. I'm already off to a far better start than I was last year. Last year, I read 2 books in the month of January, just like dipping my toes in. And now that I'm a reader now, like I'm actually like, I read. So because of that, I think I'm already on a much better trajectory for this year, and I might actually beat my goal. I set my goal on Goodreads, I'll put it here, to 100 books this year, which sounds insane. Like, reaching 75 literally on the 31st was like the craziest thing. I didn't know that I had that in me. Didn't think it was possible. So I'm very proud. I have so much end of year content that I need to film and edit and get out. So there's so much to do, a lot to do. I have very important phone calls that I need to make, but I'm terrified because I hate phone calls. So yeah, it's a busy day. We're also working on the closet and getting the house tidied up, and it's just a lot right now. So with that being said, let's get back to my boring life where I don't do much. We own a zoo. And it's ridiculous. It's getting, it was a decision. But no one's getting along today. Everyone is making each other, I can't even words. Okay, bye. Good morning. I got my first fairyloot ever. So, of course I'm doing an unboxing, but I decided that I don't know how to open a box. I decided finally to treat myself to a fairyloot subscription. I've been on the waiting list for a while and I kept renewing it, and then I saw the October box and then my heart broke because Stephanie Garber's Once Upon a Time was the book of that month and that was the theme. There was a bunch of goodies and an exclusive extra chapter that related to Caraval, and I'm so sad because I couldn't get it. And they said they had a few that they were going to sell in the fairy trove in their shop, and I haven't seen it come up. So I'm a little bit bummed, but it's fine. I have a normal copy of it and it'll be fine. It was just so beautiful, but finally caved and I have decided to do it. I put it on my credit card and now I'm officially a part of fairyloot. This is the print for the month. It's beautiful. It's very nice. This is to the Dance with Death spoiler card and box of the month. So first we have, ooh, it does not feel sharp enough, but we have this absolutely stunning letter opener, and I like that it comes with a little case. But very pretty. This is their second installment of their mini literary weapon letter opener replica series inspired by the Prince of Heart Jack's dagger from Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Oh, that makes me so happy. Some brown packing worms, which makes such messes. All right, next here we have from Nasir's Tattoo. We have a iron-on patch. And this is from We Hunt the Flames. The design is created by none other than the author herself. That's very cool. So yeah, I don't know if I'd ever have a use for an iron-on patch anymore. But they'll at least look cute in a scrapbook one day. Ooh, more worms. Alrighty, and then we have a book sleeve. This is very pretty. This is to keep our books safe. More worms. From Celestial Fang, which was inspired by These Violent Delights. I have not read it yet. It's on my list. I have a video idea in my head, so maybe that'll come this year, which will be exciting. And then, oh, looks like there's 2 books this month. That's fun. There's so many worms. Oh my goodness. So here we have The Coldest Touch by Isabelle Starling. It says, death drew them together, life could tear them apart. And this is the cover. It's very pretty. Paperback, a little bit big. Let's see. Yeah, The Coldest Touch. What's better than 1 book? 2 books. The second book in this box is the paperback edition of The Coldest Touch by Isabelle Starling. This is the newly released title that fans of vampires will surely love. Ooh, it features an exclusive color and is digitally signed. What does that mean? Oh, that's cool. Interesting. I was not expecting this to be a vampire book, but I'm kind of here for it. I feel like I have not read paranormal romance in a very long time. And then I think lastly, oh, not lastly, at the bottom of the box here, we have 2 bookmarks, which are so pretty. These are Mythology foil bookmarks. The first installment features Hades and Persephone. And these were designed by Grace Zwart. Sorry. But they're very cute. I like them. I don't know enough about mythology, but I'm here for it. And then something that I'm so excited for is that they have tarot cards. And I'm sure you guys have all seen these before because fairyloot's very popular. But we've got 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles. And this month's collectible tarot cards are illustrated by Liz Art _Zardonix and feature Io and Victra from the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. Cool. That is a book that is on my radar. So now I have bookmarks for that. Cool. All right. And now the very exciting part, the book. Let me just, here we have a sticker of, I'm assuming, the author's autograph, another bookmark, which is the same as this print, and then the Fairy Scoop book, read that later. Oh, another print. I'm assuming this is the main character. And then on the back is just a little card from the author. And then, ooh, this is very pretty. Okay, so here we have the Year of the Reaper with black sprayed edges, which I love. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay, fairyloot, this was the best decision I could have ever made. Like, I'm so proud of myself. This is a bit spendy, but so worth it. Oh my gosh! You guys know, I've said it before, I'm a fucking sucker when it comes to foiled shit. Give me a book with foil, especially gold, and I'm hooked. Like, you've got me. Here is the reversible dust jacket. Very nice, very pretty. Big fan, big fun. Year of the Reaper takes place in the mountains where the winds are brisk and the rains are constant. I love how, oh goodness. Here's the problem, authors. You guys are amazing writers, but your handwriting is just not it. I love something, a setting can be just as much a part of the story as the characters. And I like to think of you curled up in a cozy chair with a warm drink, reading all about Cassia, Lena, Vantilas, and Jenna. These characters hold a special place in my heart. I hope they find their way into yours. Sweet. Okay. I'm excited. Again, I don't really know what this is about, as I prefer to do with books. But I'm assuming this will give maybe potential scythe energy. Maybe. So, again, we are following Cass, who is the prince, and he's a lord. He's the lord, and he was imprisoned and is turned 18 and wants to go back to his kingdom, and I guess there's an assassin planning to take out the queen, and he takes it into his own hands to go and figure out why and what's going on and stop it. I love this cover. This cover makes me just so happy. I'm actually very excited to get to this book. I think there's going to be romance. It's going to be an adventure. I'm so ready to get back into fantasy because I feel like I've taken such a big step back from fantasy. But that was my first ever fairy loot. I'm so excited for what this year is going to bring. I'm very pleased with this box. This was a great first box. Yeah, so that's my little update. I don't know what to do with all of these things now, specifically the worms. But yes, I'm going to keep all of these. Okay. I don't like that the card sticks out of the book. I don't have a space yet. I think it's too big for my journal too. Yeah, it's too big for my journal. Just a little bit, but just a bit too big. But it's fine. I'll make it work. Anywho, none of that matters to you guys. I'm gonna put this stuff away now. Get it all sorted and tidied, cleaned. Alright, well now I'm waiting to make breakfast, and my video that I was exporting last night failed to export, so I'm trying again, and I think I'm gonna do just a bit of bookish stuff on the computer, get sorted, start getting ready. I still have to film my 2021 like lists and tier rankings and all of these things, which is a lot, which I'm fine with. It's just I gotta get on it, you know? But yeah, I'm going to do some bookish stuff and then have breakfast, edit, do all the fun things. You know how it goes. Unfortunately, we're behind still, and since I'm still behind, that means that my 2021 like stats and videos are gonna be behind, but it's fine. I'm getting myself organized the best that I can, and then I think I start my job, little life update, I start my new job Tuesday, which is terrifyingly exciting. There we go. It's far too early in the morning. I'm such a chaotic mess right now. I'm gonna go. I'll check in with you guys later. Bye. Okay, good morning guys. I wanted to give a quick update because I can't edit right now because this little one just needs to be on my desk. She needs attention. So, been stressed out, been chewing my lip up. It's fine. We're going through it for no reason. I feel like I've just not been doing anything since the New Year's begun, but it's Winterween. So I thought I should probably be doing it. I should participate. Luckily I already had 2 books on my TBR for January that helped fill out the prompts, and then I was watching Gabby's video, and she's one of the hosts, and I took one of her picks as well to help fill out the rest of the prompts, and then boom, I'm finishing all, I believe, 5 prompts with 3 books, which is pretty nice, technically 2. So I'm going to finish my ebook of Dead Leaves, which is a Halloween short story collection that I've made a small dent into, and then I started Hollow Places by T. Kingfisher, and I think I'm on chapter 8, but it's pretty good. I don't love the writing, it's a little bit slow, but it's still early on enough that I'm excited to see where it goes. They talk about Narnia so often that I'm like, yeah, fuck with that. So I'm gonna read that, and then from Gabby's video, her like Winterween video, vlog 1, she read Moon Crusted in the Snow, I believe is what it's called. I have no idea what it's about, but it's kind of on the shorter side. It's a horror. She gave it 5 stars, so I'm excited for it. So that's my little like Winterween reading update. Hopefully I will have more to vlog and share with you guys. It's really just been like sleeping. We've been sleeping so much. So I'm going to continue editing this video. We're going to have breakfast and kind of relax and then get a start on the morning. I think tomorrow I might do a 24-hour readathon and have it in this video because I haven't been vlogging a whole lot, and I don't know when I'll have time to later because I don't know what my schedule's gonna look like. So that's the plan. Isn't she just so precious? This is Hinata. This is little Hinata. And we heard her meow for the first time yesterday. Yes. Yes. And she just needs all the attention today. But yeah, so that's going to be my morning. Well, afternoon. It's already 1, so we'll get started. Good morning, you guys. Fantastic lighting, right? We love it. Hi. Good morning. I've really not done much, but Winterween is happening, and so I'm participating, of course. So I have my 3 books that I mentioned yesterday to you guys that I want to read, which made my Winterween 24-hour readathon. The difference this time is that it's going to be just in this normal vlog. I'm not going to do anything like special about it, and I'm going to be very busy. Stop. I'm going to be busy during this readathon as well because we are cleaning the house today. Excuse you, get your claws out of me. Okay. Like I was trying to say, this is going to be a audiobook heavy 24-hour readathon. I have 2 audiobooks that I want to listen to today while I'm cleaning the house, and then I have an ebook to finish, and then like a whole bunch of other books. Massive TBR. It's large, but we're gonna get cracking on it. Last night I was reading a bit more of Dead Leaves, so I'm enjoying that. It's been actually kind of spooky. The first story especially kind of so that's kind of the plan for the day. I'm going to clean up the house, listen to as many audiobooks as I can. I think Austin and I are also going to listen to The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. I keep wanting to call it The Turn of the Screwtape. Anyway, so we're listening to that together because that's a story that he really loves, the dramatized version. He's obsessed. So I'm listening to that with him. And then we have the Tea Kingfisher, The Hollow Places, and then The Moon Crusted Snow or something like that, and then Dead Leaves. So those are the plans. That's what we're working towards with this wonderful lighting. That's the goal. So I'm going to get cracking on that now, and then I'll check in with you guys when I'm a bit further. I think I'm almost at the halfway mark in the hollow places, and then I'm maybe like 35% through Dead Leaves. So that's the update. I will check back in with you guys later in a little bit when I know more about my books. Hey guys, so I've finished like the first half of my cleaning. It's already 6 o'clock though, so I'm probably not going to finish, but I will be continuing on with this readathon and so on. Hey! So I will be continuing on with my reading, of course, because I need to get on track. But I finished my first book. I finished The Hollow Places by Tea Kingfisher, or Ursula Vernon, I think. Pen names confuse me. If someone understands, let me know, because I don't. But anyway, basically, this whole book is about this woman, Kara, who is recently divorced, and instead of moving in with her mother, she moves in with her uncle and helps take care of this museum that he runs. It's like curiosity museum with like taxidermy and weird pieces and stuff. And her uncle ends up going to get knee surgery, so she's left alone. during this time, a tourist knocks a hole in the upstairs wall. And when she gets her friend Simon, who works at the cafe next door as a barista, to come help patch it up, they discover it's actually an opening to a whole new world. And if you leave it like that, maybe it sounds exciting, but it's actually twisted and wrong, and it's not a good world you want to be in. It's not like Alice in Wonderland. It's not happy endings. Yeah, so I've read some reviews, and I see a lot of people love this book, and if you do, I'm so happy for you. Like, I'm happy if this book works for you, but it did not work for me. I listened to this as an audiobook, and I don't know if horror books and audiobooks with me are going to ever jive. I just don't think that I get the element of it being scary, but I never was able to picture the hollow place or whatever world we want to call it. Yeah, I couldn't picture it very well, and then anytime something slightly scary would happen or be described, I feel like the characters were trying to be so funny all the time that it just took away from the story. Instead of falling into the horror aspect, it deflected. So it's like, oh, I don't want this to be too scary, so I'm going to make this funny. But I didn't care about her relationship with Simon. Simon, of course, is the token gay best friend in this situation, so that he is overly flamboyant and there's no romance allowed. So making him gay, she didn't have to worry about romance, because that's the only way you could avoid it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that's too critical, but yeah, I just didn't care if, like, oh, this would be the time we'd go have sex in a classic horror movie. Like, I don't need that, like, fourth wall explanation. Like, let's just pretend we don't care. And then, as well as that, like, they just constantly are cracking jokes or giggling or thinking about whatever else. And I like the concept for the story, like, the monsters can hear your thoughts. So I understood while we're in her head, like, there's going to be moments where she has to think about other things, like her divorce or whatever else can come to mind that's not the monsters. I like that, but I just didn't care about how many jokes were thrown into it. It just made it less scary, and I wanted to be more spooked. I wanted to picture scary monsters and creepy willow trees, and I just couldn't, and it really ruined the atmosphere for me. So 3 stars. It was all right. I think if I went into this thinking maybe it was a younger horror or something, it would be better. I don't know. But now, let's see. Yeah, it felt juvenile too for an adult. That's just a weird, like, I like adult books and I like young adult, but sometimes I feel like they're in the wrong categories. Oh, hello. Thank you so much. I love getting a tail in my face. Now I will be starting my next audiobook, which is Moon of the Crusted Snow. I can never remember that title. I just keep Googling it, and Goodreads is like Moon Crusted Snow or Crusted Snow Moon. But yeah, that was the first book that I read. I'm going to start my next audiobook. I'll continue with Dead Leaves, even though it doesn't technically count towards Winterween. I'm just squeezing it in because spooky dooky. And then that'll be it for Winterween, which ends in 2 days. So, gotta get that done. Don't have to, but I want to. And then I think continue on with the physical TBR that I really need to get to. Yeesh. And then, yeah. That's the plan. So, let's keep hanging out. Let's keep reading. Austin ditched me for the night, so I made him purchase me pizza and breadsticks as my reward, I suppose. And I bought a 2-liter of soda because we don't drink soda, and I need the bottle for an art project, so that's my update. I am just sitting by the fire. I'm currently watching some booktube videos while I eat, and then I'll probably start physically reading something, just because I'm trying to get warm by this fire. And so yeah, that's kind of the night. Turned to be very chill, very relaxed, not much happening at all. So yeah, I need to stop with the peace signs when I'm awkward. Okay, bye. More book mail. This is Austin's current read. He's on to the second book, listening to the audiobook, and so I decided to get him the box set of the trilogy so that he could read the third one. He's been reading via a YouTube read, like some guy on YouTube has been reading this, and so now he can actually physically read, and then I can read. I've always known about the series. It was very big on BookTube for a time, but our friend Austin fell in love with the series, so Austin picked it up, and now I'm supposed to pick it up so we can all talk about it, so I just bought it. So hopefully I can get this on my TBR next month so that we can discuss more. I've not moved from this position. I've been sat here quite literally all day, but I just finished Moon in the Crusted Snow. My goodness, what a title. I'm in between if I want to give it 3 or 4 stars. The writing was very good. I really enjoyed that. I thought the concept was really cool and the storyline progression was good. It's kind of like a slow burn apocalyptic book, following basically this reservation and how they don't have a whole lot of communication with the outside world, if you will, and so they don't really know what's going on. But someone from the city came to the reservation due to the massive power outage, and things get weird, things get wild, and I was very happy with the ending. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, good ending. The last 10 chapters, I would say, were pretty like solid. Like that's where like things were going down. Yeah, so that was good. I'm probably gonna give it 4 stars, maybe 3.5, but rounded up to 4 on Goodreads, because overall it was good. It was like a little bit plain, like it's a slow burn, like so not a lot is happening and you're kind of just following them, figuring stuff out, but I enjoyed it. I didn't necessarily like connect to any character or anything, but I've also not read a lot of apocalyptic stories where I relate to the characters. I've not experienced an apocalypse and hopefully never will. I would not survive. So yeah, that's my rating, that's my update. I've technically completed all of the prompts now for Winterween. I'm so proud of myself. Yes, I did it in 2 books, 3 if we count Dead Leaves, which I haven't finished yet, but I would say it's a good success rate. I'm now marking it on Goodreads. I've finished 3 books this year. I'm in the middle of 1 with Austin. Like it'll start a new audiobook, and I'm in the middle of 2 ebooks and way too many physical books. But what's new? So now that I have officially updated my Goodreads and we're good there, that means I need to pick up a new audiobook. This isn't going to take a lot of debate. I'm picking up Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas finally. I talked about this in October, which is where my list comes from. Again, I'm reading my own TBR backlist to start the new-ish year fresh. So that's been my plan. That's what I'm doing. And because of that, I need to get to the Cemetery Boys. And I'm very excited about it. Less excited now that I've read. From Aiden Thomas, I read Lost in the Neverwoods. And it kind of disappointed me, but I still enjoyed it. So I have hope for Cemetery Boys. And I think of the two, Cemetery Boys is going to be better. But that's just what I think. We will see. I will start it. And that's exciting news. So yeah, that's kind of my updates. They're very like sparse and in between and not a whole lot is going on. I do apologize, but it be what it be. It be what it be. Hey, it is a day later and I did not vlog yesterday, but I wanted to quickly close out this vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have a great day, night, wherever you are. And I will see you guys very soon, starting my next vlog literally right now. Bye.